getting ready for some serious weather moving in, about an inch of snow. But of course, we haven't had that for a little while. We melted our snow. So.
Yeah, we melted what we had. Now we get another little winter system making its way in. Going to be kind of cold with this one too, especially. So
if you're going to that Bison game tomorrow morning, especially cold. So be sure you have that STORMTracker weather app. You can track the snow and the cold temperatures, all that good stuff. Thank you for joining us for this Facebook Live. Lisa, Scott, of course, you can watch it live, watch it on your feed later. You can also catch this on your favorite podcast platform. Just go to InForum.com and look for the InForum Minute. Also, we have that great WDAY InForum YouTube channel. So lots of ways to watch this.
Yes.
But we have lots to talk about today.
Yeah, big breaking news this morning is something we followed all night long. Breaking news out of Moorhead, where police are investigating what they're officially now calling a homicide. They've been on the scene all throughout the night, since 11 o'clock last night. That's kind of when this all initially began. The family of a woman called in that they had found her dead in the home after completing a wellness check. So that's when police arrived around 11 o'clock last night. Moorhead police say that that woman was discovered with traumatic injuries on her body. It all happened at a home on the 3800 block of 32nd Street South in Moorhead. Moorhead police, along with assisting investigators, been on that scene all night. Officially just around 7:20 or so, confirmed that it was officially a homicide. They say that there is a person of interest in the case, but there's been no mention of any arrests right now. They said there's no immediate threat to the public, though, so that's good to know. But of course, this is still developing. We're going to learn more after an autopsy is done of that woman's body.
And we've had team coverage. WDAY's Matt Henson was on the story last night, was talking to family members, and then Saquon's not here right now because she was actually out on this on First News all morning for us and stayed for the news conference this morning, and she's still out there, I believe, collecting information. And of course, she'll do the handoff to another WDAY reporter. So be sure to tune in tonight for updates as well on this breaking story. Another big story and very interesting. We're learning this morning that police are actually looking for a suspect in a missing child case out of Idaho. They're saying one of the suspects is in North Dakota. Police in Idaho say 5-year-old Michael Vaughn disappeared last July. They have not found him, but they do believe that the boy is dead. So far, they've linked 4 suspects to Vaughn's disappearance. They say 2 of them are already in custody. One of the remaining suspects, however, Brandon Shirtliff from Kuna, Idaho, they say is somewhere in North Dakota, on the run, hiding. We have not been able to confirm exactly where in North Dakota, but if you have any information on where he might be or what happened, where he has been, you're asked to call police. Once again, his name is Brandon Shirtliff.
Also this morning, we're working to learn more about a fire that killed 4 dogs near the city of Perham. This happened on Thursday. Someone who happened to be driving by says that flames were shooting from the roof of the shop around 11 o'clock that morning. It happened just southwest of Perham. The shop and everything inside of it was a total loss in this case, and we're working to learn what the damage estimates are going to be, but we can't confirm that 4 yellow labs were killed in that fire. So sad to hear about that, of course. Investigators believe this is all linked to a wood stove fire.
And right now, North Dakota lawmakers are asking experts in the mental health care system for help in designing a new state hospital. A key factor in determining what improvements will be implemented will come from this study by legislative management over several recommendations from recent consultants' reports. Now, in 2020, the superintendent of the state hospital estimated that a replacement would cost between $150 to $160 million. Construction on this could start as early as 2023.
Also, there's a survey with that for some public input that you can find on our website. So if you want to see that, check that out as well. The University of North Dakota now has the trademark rights for the word NODAK, which has been transferred officially to the university. Kind of exciting for them.
Yeah, it's an interesting story.
Yeah, the word, which has appeared, of course, on their hockey jerseys and all sorts of other merchandise throughout the years, had not officially been licensed by the university until this ownership was given to the school this week. So pretty interesting. Now, it is believed that the deal doesn't involve any money and was just in the best interest of all the parties involved. So
yeah,
kind of cool.
Story. Okay, from UND to NDSU. I mentioned this right off the top. Big game tomorrow. We have the bye week. Now the Bison playoff action tomorrow. They'll be playing the Montana Grizzlies at the Fargo Dome. That game's at 2:30. So if you're tailgating early in the morning, it's going to be very cold.
Yeah, it's going to be chilly
snow,
out there.
Slick roads, could be visibility depending on if you're going tonight or tomorrow morning. This game is not going to. We are the home of the herd, but this game has. It will be on ESPN Plus because ESPN has exclusive rights. But we're still going to have our whole crew out there. You know, Dom, and game day will be on at 10 tomorrow morning. So be sure to tune in for game day. And of course, tickets are still available for the game if you want to go to the Fargo Dome for that big game tomorrow.
Get out there and cheer on the Bison.
Yes.
All right, also a big weekend for soccer fans. Team USA will soon be facing off against the Netherlands in a knockout match at the World Cup, which is in Qatar. That's going to be happening, I believe, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Now, the cool thing about this is Sickies on 45th Street here in Fargo has been hosting watch parties for these games. One of the local groups that's kind of in charge of organizing it, is called, let's see, where's their name? I had their name earlier. Okay, maybe I didn't put it in here. But it's a big...
American Outlaws of Fargo.
There we go. They're a big group of super fans of soccer. So that's been fun. I've been going to the watch parties. Not usually a huge soccer guy, but it's been really fun to watch the games and get behind the team and enjoy it with everyone else that's there. So the game is going to be happening at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And Sickies is actually going to be opening up early for this whole thing at 8:30 a.m. just for the watch party. It's going to be fun. They're going to be serving all those beverages that you might want during a sporting event.
Maybe a Bloody Mary bar, I don't know if it's Bloody Mary bar, but Bloody Mary's, mimosas, there's certain things that you could drink for, and then go right into game day, and then could be a long day for sports fans.
The next thing to the next thing. All good stuff, and I'm sure Dom's going to be talking about all that sporting stuff this morning on his show, Hot Mic.
Yep, from 9 to 11 on InForum.com, also on WDAY Extra. Talking about InForum.com, just want to remind you, if you missed the top of this Facebook Live podcast, we were talking about breaking news in Moorhead. Yeah. And there is an update. We have all the details on what police are telling us right now at this point for that homicide investigation and the person of interest that they're looking for. Also, of course, InForum.com. I got to remind you, I just found this out. We had this great Black Friday deal for your subscription to InForum.com. It was just a couple days. We're past it. Now they've extended it to, I think, like Christmas Eve or almost the end of the month. So you have a few weeks, but half off your annual subscription. So if you don't have your subscription to InForum.com, now is the time to do it. Such a super great deal. So there you go.
Sweet. All right. And then we're going to be continuing to follow all this breaking news from this morning and our stories, advancing them 11 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9, and 10 o'clock. So tune into at least one of those newscasts to get the latest updates.
Have a great day, everyone.
Thanks for joining.